Acted kinda innocent this morning. You don't wanna talk it out. I agree the talking feels pointless. Still it happens every night. You know that I need ya, but I'm so sick of this, not sure I can leave ya. It'd be so hard to quit, but every night that we explode, wish I could walk out that door. Hate that I need ya. Yeah. Play it cool, just keep on dancing. Soon we'll burn down into ashes. Cause you keep playing with matches. Hate that I want you. Yeah. Running out of second chances. Whoa. You keep taking me for granted. Whoa. Cause I don't wanna do this any longer. But somehow it's too hard to walk away now. Light a cigarette like you know nothing. It's the price I have to pay. There's something in your text that's got me crawling. Not sure I want it any other way. You know what I mean, love? Now once you sick of this, you don't wanna leave us. It'd be too hard to leave out on all the nights we keep fighting in the taxi. I hate that I need ya. Hate that I need ya. Play it cool, just keep on dancing. Soon we'll burn down into ashes. Cause you keep playing with matches. Hate that I want you. Yeah. Running out of second chances. Whoa. You keep taking me for granted. Whoa. Cause I don't wanna do this any longer. But somehow it's too hard to walk away now. Running out of second chances. Whoa. You keep taking me for granted. Whoa. Cause I don't wanna do this any longer. But somehow it's too hard to walk away now. Yeah, all I ever wanted was to make us work. Cause I don't wanna spend my life without you. Nothing else matters when you say my name. I just want you. Running out of second chances. Whoa. You keep taking me for granted. Whoa. Cause I don't wanna do this any longer. But somehow it's too hard to walk away now. Running out of second chances. Whoa. You keep taking me for granted. Whoa. Cause I don't wanna do this any longer. But somehow it's too hard to walk away now.
I can see the fire that we made just to save us. When we try to make up for never letting go. Said the things we promised not to say, then we break up just to start all over, even though we know this is the hard way back. We can't be heartache together. This is the hard way back.
Hallo, herzlich willkommen. Die Kamera kommt auch gleich. Ich habe vergessen, was einzustellen. Zu Day of the Devs. unser erstes kleines, ja, wie soll ich sagen, Game Awards-artiges Kammer. Event. So. Tim Schäfer ist schon da. Ich bin ein bisschen spät. Ich war der Meinung, aber es war ein längerer Countdown noch. Naja, gut. Anscheinend nicht. Links, rechts.
Drinks, and it's all free. It's all ages, so everyone please come and RSVP to the link that's here-ish.
So.
But if you can't come, do not despair, because we have a whole digital showcase right here for you to enjoy right now. So just sit back and relax. Open your entertainment holes.
Es geht um Indies. Der ist immer sehr cool. Sonst immer zu den Summer Game Fest gibt es auch ein extra. Normalerweise am selben Tag wie die Jeff Keighley Events. Diesmal einen Tag eher. Einen Tag nach den Game Awards gibt es halt auch ein Indie-Event. Zu der für Devs, wo man sein kann.
So if you're eagle-eyed and you freeze frame at the right moment, you might find yourself getting a free game like Sifu, or Cat Quest 1 and 2, or Chia, or a bunch of other ones from Kepler. So, you know, keep an eye out. All right, go.
Coole Sache. Und kurz noch die Lautstärke hier ordentlich bekommen. Ich glaube, das geht.
Developer Tallboys, Militonier is a first-person runaway simulator. It puts you in the position of a wrongly accused civilian fleeing from a giant policeman. This is Militionaire.
Yo, Tallboys here. Militionaire is a first-person Kafkaesque immersive sim.
Okay. Okay. Ja, gut, der Entwicklername passt ja, Tallboys. Machen die irgendwas? Das ist nämlich jetzt erstmal so an Attack of the Friday Monsters, so wie es hieß.
Let alone a crime. Must be a mistake, yet this morning you were arrested.
Okay.
Pack your stuff and leave as fast as possible. But be wary. Every move you make is being followed by a giant policeman.
Das ist echt creepy.
All characters in the game, including the giant, have a Tamagotchi-like mood system. Play with
Okay.
them, doll, give gifts, smash their stuff. You can even befriend a giant. Everything is on the table.
Es gibt mehrere Giants.
It's basically like a dating sim, where instead of a romantic
What the-
relationship, you can go to jail.
Was für ein Quatsch.
From the start, there are many escape routes waiting to explore. Time is the key. Everyone from cars and trains to people and giant has their own life schedules.
Okay. Not bad. Das heißt, er kann jetzt in die Restricted Area gehen, weil er schläft. Ich weiß nicht, ob er es mitgekriegt hätte. Aber... Ja. Das kommt nicht gut an. Okay, er kann sich auch verstecken.
Messing with an officer's sleep may cause him to fall asleep during the day.
Okay.
We deep into development and don't have a release date yet.
Von der Idee her klingt das sehr cool, aber ich glaube, das könnte auch relativ schnell...
Our game on Steam and learn more about it
Das ist so
on
richtig
our
Trial and Error,
and
ne?
YouTube.
Oh, cool. Alright. Ach, er kann auch aufstehen. Absolut weird.
In these chilly fall and winter months, there's nothing quite like a nice hot cup of tea. But you know what's even better? Serving up a warm mug
Kaffee?
to someone who needs it. Look forward to uncovering mysteries and defining your witching style in this world premiere.
Eigentlich wollte ich
Hi, I'm
einen Kaffee holen, aber ich schaff's gerade nicht.
Hello,
Doch gerade so interessant.
I'm a programmer on Loose Leaf, so I deal with all things code.
Today, I'm going to show you a little game we've been working on since Boyfriend Dungeon.
Oh.
Called Loose Leaf, a tea
Wieder vom Boyfriend Dungeon. Ja, ich bin großer Fan von Coffee Talk, ne? Aber ich weiß nicht, ob das so meins ist. Ich brauche ja auch die Gespräche, das ist ja das, was der Coffee Talk halt ist.
In Loose Leaf, you manage a tea room with the most in-depth tea brewing simulation ever. You control the temperature, the timing, the ingredients, and serving to try to make the best tea you can for your troubled guests, and complete your tea master's journal.
We care a lot about the simulation, how things feel. Does moving cups around feel good? Can you clack things together?
Figuring out how to make the perfect brew will take
Aber ich glaube, es
careful
würde mir
experimentation
trotzdem
and
gefallen.
exploration as you unlock new ingredients, tools, and discover new recipes.
Muss man immer aufschlagen. Ne?
You'll need to learn patience too, because all good things take time.
So we're really encouraging people to be exploratory, to be a little playful in their tea brewing process. But it's not just about tea brewing, it's also about the social.
Aber ist der Zeitpunkt trotzdem meinen Kaffee. Oh, jetzt kommt noch das Social Stuff.
So you're going to be doing tarot card readings for them.
Get to know
Okay.
them, read their fortune, and help them make sense of their problems and anxieties.
Ja, das ist ja doch der Coffee Talk Teil und so, ne? Das ist
The world can be a dark place, and there are so many things right now to be afraid of. But in this world, maybe monsters would like a cup of tea too. Wish
Okay.
Loose Leaf if you're ready to become a tea witch.
This next game is from a studio in Yorkshire, England called Coal Supper and published by our good pals at Panic. This colourful cartoon comedy caper is stuffed full of your favourite British regional accents, and it's claimed itself the genre of slapformer. Its name is how I feel about the game itself, and soon you'll be exclaiming it too. This is Thank Goodness You're Here.
Hi, I'm James. And I'm Will. And we're
Name kommt bekannt vor, aber. Ach ja, das Ding. Genau. Absolutes Weirdo Game.
The game takes place in Barnsworth, a surreal and imagined version of a hometown in the north of England. You play as a salesman who arrives in town for a meeting with the mayor, but you're very early. With all this time to kill, what will you get up to?
What have we got here then? A toad and the owl. Don't worry, little fella. I'll pop you down the apples and pears in a jiffy.
Alright.
You explore the town and meet its many strange inhabitants, and help out with a series of increasingly odd jobs.
God! Oh my goodness, you're here! You better get yourself in here now!
What's it doing in there? We've no meat! I can't make a pie without meat! It's the second most important ingredient!
Help a fishmonger set up his stall.
I'm doing myself.
Was? Warum?
Do spotted gardening.
We need to dampen that topsoil pronto!
The townsfolk and their environment are brought to life with characterful hand-drawn animation.
Also es ist so ein bisschen wie Untitled Goose Game, nur dass man den Leuten hilft.
Oh, you're messing about with that thing, are you?
There's plenty to do and see in Barnsworth, so be sure to wishlist and join us in 2024 when it's out on computers and consoles.
Hello.
Bye.
Alright. Warum nicht Xbox? Auch komisch.
Pop Cannibal. This one's pretty awesome. Here it is.
Hi, I'm Zyba. And I'm Luigi. And we are Pop Cannibal. Along with Clark, we make some really good music. We made a game called Kind Words, Lo-Fi Chill Beats to Write To.
Ja, ich erinnere mich.
It's a game about writing nice letters to people. You write what is stressing you or worrying you, you share it online, and people write you nice replies. For 4 years, every day, people have been writing thousands and thousands of letters. They're bringing more of themselves to the game than we expected. They are writing dreams, making media requests, and poetry. And so we're making that game. We're going to make a game with room for all of these things we love to talk about. If you haven't guessed it already, we're making Kind Words 2. We really wanted to take what was wonderful about the original Kind Words and expand on every piece and try and find all the ways people can share and communicate with each other. So in Kind Words 2, we're going to let the player break out of the confines of the room they were sitting in the original Kind Words. And there's this whole city where we have all these new activities we can communicate with each other in different ways. There's a coffee shop you can go to write poetry. There's a mountaintop you can go on to share your wishes on the night sky. You can have conversations with everybody that you see in the streets. We're making virtual places that map to all these desires to communicate that we know people have. I think people were drawn to Kind Words because it offered something real. It was a space where people felt comfortable sharing some deep-seated insecurity or something that was really bothering them. So much in our society pushes people to the boundaries, and a lot of people are feeling lonely right now. And just being able to feel like you've had your voice heard, especially like with random strangers on the internet, was just enough to feel some amount of warmth. It's a social media, but it's not awful. There's no liking, there's no subscribing. You don't worry about quantitative feedback. You're not trying to be popular. We're making a game where you can come and be yourself and talk about what you care about and be good to other people.
Ist eine auf jeden Fall sehr, sehr gute Sache.
Page is live now. Go wishlist it and sign up for the playtest. Bye.
Sehr cool, dass es sowas gibt und dass es funktioniert. Also ich habe nur Gutes über den ersten Teil gehört.
British developers Ricky Haggett and Dick Hogg have an extensive history of working together on incredible games like I Am Dead and Wilmot's Warehouse. Their next game, Flock, is cut from a similar cloth from my personal favorite game of theirs, Hohokum. Flock is a multiplayer co-op game that has you teaming up with a friend,
Flock kommt mir bekannt vor.
explore beautiful landscapes,
Name.
and collect little creatures to join your herd. This is Flock.
Ah ja, Flock. Ich weiß wieder. Fand ich nicht so interessant, deswegen besorge ich mir jetzt meinen Kaffee.
Flock is a game where you explore a vibrant natural landscape from the back of a giant bird, discovering wild creatures and charming them into a big flock, which you can play solo or multiplayer. The player's bird sings to the wild creatures to charm them. The player must position themselves not too close or too far away. Some creatures try to hide from the player. I just heard something in here. There it is. In Flock, you play as a kind of naturalist. When you discover a new creature, you have to work out what it is and categorize it. Oh, we've just discovered a new family, the Rustics. But which rustic is it? Yeah, this one. The creature guide is one of the ways you can track your progress in Flock. It shows you which creatures you've identified, which you've managed to charm, and it can give you clues for the ones you haven't found yet. Players also have a flock of sheep. They leave them in meadows to graze, and over time their sheep will provide wool for making clothes.
Immer noch Flock, ne? Sehr gut.
As well as revealing secrets hidden in the meadows.
Müssen wir mal hier ein bisschen Platz schaffen.
Most of the creatures in Flock can only be found in particular habitats that they're adapted to. Let's charm one. We're on the trail of one of the rarer creatures here. Ah, here it is. Okay, let's identify it.
Ja, es ist halt nicht das, was ich an Creature
Yeah, it's definitely a piper.
oder Monster Tamer Games. Es ist halt wirklich nur Sammeln und die sind halt sehr crazy alles aus, aber es ist halt absolut
the
nicht.
Western Super Piper.
Nicht meins.
Thanks for watching.
Muss ich leider sagen.
We hope you'll enjoy exploring the wild world of Flock and discovering all its
Kann sein, dass die jetzt irgendwas Cooles gezeigt haben, was ich gepasst habe, wo ich anders gedacht hätte, aber wenn ich das jetzt schon wieder sehe. Sowas, ja, das Gefühl, für so eine Journey mit Creature Collection zu verbinden. Aber das geht für mich persönlich irgendwie nicht auf. Es ist für mich nicht ansprechend. Ich meine, das ist Xbox Game Pass. Wer weiß, vielleicht probiere ich es irgendwann mal aus.
Truffle-flavored snacks are all the rage these days. Maybe you saw that Nicolas Cage movie Pig, but there's never been a mushroom-infused RPG until now. These couple of fun guys from North Carolina are bringing us Hermit and Pig, and it's awesome.
Okay. Also auf den ersten Blick erinnert es mich an Story of Seasons. Mit den ganzen Ästen und Steinen und Sachen, die man vielleicht entfernen muss.
Hi, I'm Nathan.
And I'm Mason. We're Heavy Lunch Studio and we're working on our first game, Hermit and Pig, a turn-based adventure RPG about a reclusive old man and his truffle pig.
Okay, Turn-Based Adventure RPG. Klingt ja eigentlich erstmal gut, aber es sieht nicht so aus.
Mushrooms and truffles. And avoid talking to people. Basically the dream. But one morning, their solitude is disrupted.
When a hungry villager shows up on their front porch, Hermit and Pig reluctantly agree to search for a giant edible mushroom of legend, the Jumbo Fungo. But the road to the Jumbo Fungo won't be a smooth one.
Hermit and Pig's combat pulls from Earthbound, Pokemon, Paper Mario, and even games like Street Fighter. It's a frantic mix that rewards.
Ja, ich würde auch sagen, das ist nämlich ein bisschen an Earthbound, ein bisschen Undertale. Okay, Earthbound.
Like, can you punch a cockroach?
Nah, you can't punch a cockroach.
Yeah, you gotta stomp a cockroach, obviously.
For sure. Then they'll use a key combo from their handbook to execute the attack before the turn timer runs out. We wanted to make a battle system that emphasizes player growth rather than experience points. But don't get too comfortable. You'll need to learn more complex attacks to do more damage as the game goes on.
Talking with other characters is equally intense. If you're socially adept, like we clearly are, you'll be able to avoid cringe damage. But that's easier said than done. When you're a hermit, talking to some random dude is about as stressful as a bear attack.
Okay.
You'll also grow to become a certified mushroom genius.
No, that's not true.
But you will forage for mushrooms and truffles, learn their different uses, fictional uses that is, and effectively incorporate them into battle.
In Hermit and Pig, you'll get to explore, forage, battle, and investigate the strange and deadly mystery that upends Hermit and Pig's world. We hope you enjoy.
Ich meine, in der Theorie habe ich schon Interesse. Ich weiß aber nicht, ob ich das Szenario mag.
This next one comes from a solo developer, and it's a completely wild, very unexpected, really crazy game, or is it a game? Judge for yourself.
Yo, what's up everybody? My name is Kobe-Soft Joe, and I'm a low-level slime that works under the studio name Kobe-Soft Co. I'm the creator of Dome King Cabbage.
Das Ding! Ja, ich erinnere mich. Dieses weirde Game, was, glaube ich, für Switch und PC angekündigt ist. Genau, eine Visual Novel mit Pokémon-artigen Sachen und so ganz verrückte Sachen. Was eher wirkt wie eine Experience als wie ein Game.
Cabbage is a short visual novel set in the world of a monster collecting RPG.
Sieht aber auch cool aus. Wenn das allein das Game wäre und keine Visual Novel, wäre ich auch dabei.
I've been solo developing this game for a while. I conceived of the game a few years ago when I taught English in Osaka, Japan, and I would just sit at my desk and daydream about this weird project when I should have probably been working, basically. I would get so stressed out teaching these kids that in between classes I would lie down in the school's dark storage room next to a little model of the solar system and scattered flashcards, and my body would kind of just shut down. It was a sad sight. I used a bag of liquid detergent as a makeshift pillow so my head wouldn't slam on the concrete floor, and I would stare at the ceiling imagining scenes I wanted to make for Dumb King Cabbage while listening to the game's soundtrack pipe out of my tiny, tinny phone speakers.
Ich weiß nicht, ob wir hier jetzt so großartig Neues sehen. Also ich meine, ich weiß jetzt die Geschichte dahinter vom Entwickler.
Making my dream game as a full-time job. I'm tightening up the graphics on level 3 all day.
Switch. Aber ist doch Switch exklusiv und nicht nur Steam, ne? Schon eine Switch drin ist?
I anyways, I know it's cliche, but if you're in an awful place, just have a vision and follow it, and you can claw your way out. I'll still be a while before I'm done with Dumb King Cabbage, but I hope that it ends up inspiring you to make what you want someday. Thanks to Double Fine and I Am 8-Bit for including me in Damn the Devs. Until next time, peace.
When I first saw Ultros, I was blown away by its striking, colorful art style. This explosion of psychedelic color should be expected, coming from artist and musician El Huervo, most known for his work on El's Heartbreak and Hotline Miami.
Oh, Hotline Miami.
With that shiny exterior comes a super deep Metroidvania with tight combat and tons of
Metroidvania, okay.
This is Ultros.
Ah, ich glaube, ich weiß, was Ultros ist. Ich weiß nicht, ob es das Game ist, aber... Ja, doch. Das war mir too much. Das ist mir nochmal wirklich zu drüber.
Of a long forgotten saint. For there was once an empty potential about to be birthed into existence. But the potential was greeted by short-sightedness, although nigh honestly covetous nor completely barren. It swallowed up everything that was given.
Welcome to the sarcophagus. A cosmic uterus where every realm offers outlandish.
Ich meine, es sieht mega cool aus, aber es ist mir einfach visuell.
You'll wake up without any trace of how you got there.
Ich glaube, da wird mir schlecht bei.
The tanto you carry.
Auch wenn die Animationen alles mega clean sind.
Would be the main tool for exploring and interacting with your surroundings. This is the trimmer program. Now, we're trying out the extractor's thruster mode to move around the rotten orchard. Indulging in gardening is integral when unearthing the secrets of the sarcophagus. You'll come across an abundance of seeds, and tending to the plant life will grant you new paths and means to unlock new skills. Nutritional values are accumulated by eating. Different kinds of food are rich in different ways and can be used in the cortex to unlock memories of movement, gardening, or combat. Naturally, all creatures have their own place in the sarcophagus's ecosystem. By tending to the diverse environments, you'll change how you interact with the world. It goes without saying that you need to be careful and respect nature. The further you explore, the more exotic creatures you'll come across.
Die sehen alle sehr exotisch aus.
This invites new ways of handling yourself while dancing with death. In our intimate combat, observing attack patterns is of essence. Proving yourself to Vasa is hard, so you better make good use of all the moves you learned so far. How does one break the cycle to deliver the demon? This is Ultros.
Ja.
Our next game describes itself as a psychological survival horror game set in an eerie 90s Polish town.
Wie gesagt, das sah sehr, sehr gut aus. Aber
It's got an absolutely gorgeous and unsettling visual style and a world of unfathomable monstrosities that will challenge your very sanity to behold. From Polish developers Sonaka, this is Holston.
Holston.
Dzień dobry, I'm Rafał Sankowski, the game director at Sonika, and I'm in a room that some of you might recognize from the first demo of our upcoming game. Holston is a psychological survival horror set in the 90s Poland, and in Holston it's all about changing perspective.
Okay, eine Mischung aus Oldschool Resident Evil und
Nic mi nie jest. Jest
modernes Resident Evil, hä?
Nie ma prądu. Nie byłem...
Coole Musik. Definitiv coole Musik. Artstyle ist sehr cool.
In the context of survival horror, we wanted to put a spotlight on a new setting. Change of perspective, if you will.
Słyszałam jakieś hałasy, ale nie wiedziałam, że to ty. Myślałam, że to jaki intruz. No to zamknęłam drzwi. W dzisiejszych czasach to wszędzie pełno groźnych typów.
Poland in the 90s is where we
Ich hätte jetzt
grew up.
Bock, irgendwas zu knabbern.
To show you our everyday lives of the past.
Ich hab nix.
All
Was
that
Süßes habe ich, aber nichts zu
communism,
knabbern.
religious influence, or skeletons in the closet.
Gablotki to mamy klasa światowa, co nie?
The second perspective change is much less metaphorical. You can, well, rotate the camera. Every single object on the screen was drawn in pixel art in 8 fixed angles, so that
Sehr, sehr
our
cool.
in-house 2XD rendering tag can provide you lights, shadows, lightning strikes, and, you know, all the modern graphics stuff. The third perspective
Sehr, sehr cool.
is a literal one. During combat, when aiming, the camera goes from an isometric into an over-the-shoulder perspective.
Es ist erstmal sehr, sehr cool, wenn es gut funktioniert. Das ist die große Frage.
Really, we think that gameplay-wise, it's the best of both worlds. You get to explore the world in this beautiful pixel art environment, solve puzzles, navigate the mazes. And then, when you need to fight, you can get close, right into the action.
Krass, wie nice sich das dreht, so.
Headshots and
Auch
you can
grafisch
aim down
gesehen.
and shoot off specific body parts.
Die ganzen Assets wirken direkt völlig anders.
There's so much more of stuff to cover. From Metroidvania-based semi-open world town of Jeziorna Kolonia to bosses that throw delivery tracks at you. From a down-to-earth story about corruption and public healthcare to ooze-covered zombie cows. I invite you to join us on our journey of creating the game of our dreams. Follow us on Steam for updates, play 2 demos available now, or wait until 2024 to play a third demo and explore the town of Jeziorna
das ist Demo
Kolonia
nur.
in Holstein.
War kein Release damit.
Let us change your perspective. Or just play Holstein. Now.
Kiedy to będzie wszystko gotowe? Panie, kto to wie? Rok, 2. 24
Für alles.
Next up, from a 2-person team out of Germany, is a musical,
Ooh.
tinkery, toy box exploration game. This is O Da Da.
Hey there! Thank you for tuning in. My name is Matilda, and I love curious sounds and musical concepts.
I'm Sven. I like to make machines and other pretty stuff.
Together, we are creating a music-making roguelite game called Odada.
Okay.
In Odada, you experiment with musical machines. You can modify the sound of each
Ich glaube, das ist mir zu hoch.
create your unique music snippet.
Also, gibt es da eine Lösung? Ist es ein Rätsel? Ist es einfach eine Toybox?
Every new playthrough will give you a randomized set of levels and instruments to use.
Verstehe es nicht.
You can collect and combine music snippets on your journey and save your memories onto a cassette.
As you progress through the game, you will unlock more and more content for Odada. New levels, instruments, and machines. And with the unlocked dragons, you can influence the feeling of each level quite a lot.
Why though? Wirkt schon wie eine Toybox, ne? Und nicht erstmal einen bestimmten Sound oder irgendwas. Ist nicht meine Welt, glaube ich.
In Odada, you can customize your cassette. You can customize your train. You can share your creations with others. And grow a never-ending cassette collection.
Odada is coming out in 2024. There are still more levels, collectibles, and all kinds of stuff coming.
We're looking forward to sharing our progress with you on Discord and also looking forward to hearing your songs. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
You awaken from what you thought was a failed quest, only to find yourself in a dark environment being ordered around by a creepy figure with glowing eyes and a surprisingly sultry voice. Travel through a strange environment, meet quirky characters, figure out your powers, and don't type anything too weird, okay? Actually, definitely do. I want to see what happens.
Hi, I'm Paul Hart. I'm the programmer, artist, and co-designer for Cryptmaster, a word-based, dungeon-crawling, nostalgic puzzle RPG that we're working on with Akapara Games.
And I'm Lee Williams, writer and co-designer of Cryptmaster. As Paul said, Cryptmaster is a WBD-CNP RPG. Now that's a genre we've always wanted to explore, and something we felt we could only do within the indie space, so...
Shut it, you oafs. In the indie space? What does that even mean? I'll take it from here.
Cryptmaster.
Cryptmaster is my game. Cryptmaster is a game about the struggles of a dashing necromancer, forced to rely on a gaggle of dim-witted revenants. That's you, the players, as he strives to achieve his full potential. It deals with a range of pressing societal issues, including mildew, rat infestation, and weaponized blasphemy. The gameplay of Cryptmaster is simple enough, but let me spell it out. You help me to guess the names of items found in chests throughout the Underland. Next, you use the letters from these remembered words to regain the skills you knew in life. Then you use these skills to defeat a range of vicious enemies. In addition, you'll need to solve a number of word-based riddles and puzzles. You'll also engage in conversation with a variety of weird and wonderful characters. I'll be there along the way to keep the experience clean and family-friendly. And who knows, maybe you'll find out a little more than you bargained for. Okay, that's all I have time for. I'm very busy, you know. dark magic doesn't just work itself. Remember to like, subscribe, put it on your list wish, all that malarkey. I look forward to seeing you very soon.
Die Idee ist sehr cool, aber irgendwie... Vielleicht lag es auch jetzt auch an dem Cryptmaster selber, der geredet hat. Irgendwie... Goldmaster. Was kommt als nächstes?
World of a legendary game creator known the world over for his psychedelic arcade games and his love of fluffy beasts and knitted jumpers. Making its world premiere, this is Llamasoft, the Jeff Minter story.
World Premiere. Kili ist sicher macht, ich
I'm
mach's.
Mike Micah, studio head of Digital Eclipse.
I'm Chris Kohler, editorial.
Sehr cool, was Digital Eclipse macht. Ich konnte deren Karateka-Ding noch nicht spielen. Was will ich unbedingt noch?
We believe that the video game itself is the best way to tell the stories of video game history. And that's why we launched the Gold Master series earlier this year with the making of Karateka.
And we're here to talk about Llamasoft, the Jeff Minter story. And really, I can't think of anybody more deserving of this approach as like for the Gold Master series than Jeff.
Das ist halt alles von meiner Seite. Ich habe keine Ahnung. Also Karateka gar nicht vom Namen her, aber hier. Aber ich freue mich darüber zu lernen.
Through design documents and vintage photos and all new video interviews, we will let you get inside the mind of Minter and understand the man behind all of these wacky creations.
To me, playing a game is not just about getting to the end and beating the final boss. The actual playing of the game should be the reward in and of itself. I mean, the journey should be the valuable part, not the conclusion. You don't just want to get to the end of the game, so I've done that, I'll cross it off and put it aside. I want to go, one of my games to be certain that people will come back to and think, I'm going to play that. May not get my high score, may not even get to the end. I want to play it just because I really, really enjoy the experience playing.
In the history of British video games, there's probably no name that stands out more than Jeff Minter. He's been around forever, but he's worked on so many games.
Jeff is just so well known for merging like challenging arcade shooter style gameplay with just lots of farm animals. Sheep in space, Attack of the Mutant Camels, metagalactic llamas battle at the edge of time, and it just gets weirder from there.
I was thinking of a name for the software company. I'd written a little program on the VIC-20 which effectively let me draw a square of characters. I could draw like a little high-res design. I drew this little llama in there, and I wrote underneath it Llamasoft with 3 exclamation marks after it. That's what I'm going to call my software company. It's going to be called Llamasoft.
He's also probably best known for Tempest 2000, which was a system seller for the Atari Jaguar, its key title.
Das ist natürlich visuell schon deutlich hochwertiger und fortgeschritten auch irgendwo, ne?
There's actually 42 Llamasoft games included here from 8 different platforms, the Sinclair Spectrum and the Commodore VIC-20, and even the unreleased Conix multi-system. So for the first time, you're going to get to play Jeff's demo of Attack of the Mutant Camels for the Conix multi-system, which we're really excited about.
I'm really excited about that. And we've also included Grid Runner Remastered, which is a Digital Eclipse homage to Grid Runner, one of Jeff's best games he's ever developed. He is a true legend. He's been doing independent games for 40 years. I don't think anybody else can compete with that, and there's so much rich information there for us to dive into. I think people who jump in with us will really appreciate the story.
That's why we're so excited to finally release a game that's just celebrating the origins of Llamasoft.
Ich kenn's ja eigentlich, und habe auch nie was von gehört, deswegen berührt mich das jetzt alles nicht ganz so, aber cool.
They're fierce and fashionable, and it's about freaking time they got their own fighting game. Enjoy Drag Her.
Hi there, my name is Ian, producer at Fighting Chance Games. I'm here to talk to you about our debut title, Drag
Her. Okay.
Since the dawn of time,
there has been drag. It only took a few centuries, but ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, Drag Her! Drag Her features real-life drag performers in all their camp queer kickassery. Sir, Duke
Alright.
discover who the one true top is in a world full of
Warum nicht? Ich weiß aber nicht, ob das Gameplay so gut ist. Es sieht... Ich bin jetzt nicht so von der Animation überzeugt.
Forgiving to play and fundamentally stupid to watch, Drago incorporates fast frenetic gameplay with
Ja, weiß ich nicht.
of a drag performance.
Ich meine, warum nicht so mit Drag Queens? Sogar sind ja echte scheinbar. Aber erstmal mag ich den visuellen Style gar nicht und die Animation.
Provided by high-low mix-up, auto-combos, and cinematic specials.
Weiß ich ja nicht. Ja, die Entrance habe ich ja schon 1000-mal gesehen, aber coole Idee, aber es ist
The game also includes a 2v2 round-robin mode, a single-player arcade mode, and assist characters.
ja, das habe ich jetzt auch schon viermal gesehen. Also ich finde die Präsentation,
Draco has been heavily
es
inspired
wirkt wie ein mega Billo-Game, leider ich gesagt, wie ein Flash-Game fast.
to get our grubby paws on. The result is something really special.
Ich meine, vielleicht spielt es sich, ist mega balanced und alles am Ende.
Stay up to date on all things Draco. Consider joining
Aber
our Discord
ich
group.
bin bei Fighting Games schon so ein bisschen...
Draco.game. We want to thank the Day of the Devs team for giving us an opportunity to showcase this.
Ich meine, da die das zeigen bei der auf der Devs, muss ja was dran sein.
Drag Her is being death dropped onto you by Fighting Chance Games, a fistful of good Judies who realized no one else was gonna do it, so they had to strap on. I mean strap it. Whatever, strap on, strap in. We know you're thirsty.
At Day of the Devs, we love to spotlight games that innovate and push the industry forward. In
Weiß ja nicht,
2008,
du.
when this game was first released, this game had a huge part to play in convincing skeptics that games could be art, and went on to become
Right.
one of the most well-received games of the early indie scene.
Right.
Now, 15 years later, this game is getting a lovingly crafted re-release, sporting 4K visuals, enhanced sound, and a huge extensive developer's commentary. This is Braid Anniversary Edition.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Blow. I'm president of
Habe ich nie gespielt.
I also
Aber
do a lot of
wird's
programming and
das
design when I
Remaster?
can because that's what I enjoy the most. Here we're showing Braid Anniversary Edition, which is a remaster of the classic.
Aber ich muss ehrlich zugeben,
Braid.
ich werde es wahrscheinlich erst spielen, wenn es irgendwie im Game Pass drin ist oder im PS Plus. Das ist so ein Titel, wo man dann doch wartet, ne? Also ein typischer Titel ist, der da drin landet.
This game is a platformer where you solve puzzles by running and jumping and stuff like that. And very early on you find out that if you get killed, you can rewind gameplay at any time and become alive again, and that there's no limit to this ability. And then as you travel through the game from world to world, you find out that not only can you always rewind, but that the behavior of time changes in each world that you visit. And what exactly those changes are, I don't really want to say to spoiler people who haven't played, but it's part of the surprise and excitement of the game. And I hope you enjoy this remaster. We've been working pretty hard on it. Braid Anniversary Edition.
Original hatte aber
finally
auch
has
was
a
Cooles.
release date. It's the classic puzzle adventure where you manipulate time, hand repainted for modern, high resolutions.
Many areas have been re-envisioned to make them more unique, and it's even more like a living painting with brushstrokes animating the world. There are more than 9
cool.
pixels for each pixel in the original game.
There are new animations, improved sound and music, a whole new world of puzzles to solve, and over 15 hours of commentary and interviews about game design, programming,
Das ist auch mega
and
cool.
visual art.
Ich mag es, wenn es
We
so
plan to
Kommentare
make
und so
it the
gibt.
most detailed commentary in any game ever. So if you want to learn how video games are made, Braid Anniversary Edition will be a really good resource.
We hope you'll enjoy the game when it comes out in April.
Oh, Netflix. Ja, gut. Da ist es ja quasi schon in einem Abo-Service, den ich habe.
This next game is one we've all been anticipating for a while. It's a narrative adventure road trip game featuring a single mom and her daughter. We are so pleased to have this very special guest to help tell you more about it.
Hey there, I am Carrie Russell, and I'm thrilled to talk about Open Roads, a game about a single mother and her daughter embarking on a journey to uncover their family's shocking secrets.
Tess, come down to the basement. There's something I want to show you.
Das klingt nach einem großen
I voice
Drama.
Opal, alongside the talented Caitlin Deaver, who
Sieht cool aus,
voices my
aber ich
daughter
weiß
Tess.
nicht, ob ich Bock habe
Together
auf so
we embark
Drama.
on a mesmerizing road trip where mysteries and stories long buried come to life.
Wow, was this taken right here?
Mm-hmm. Probably only a year before he died. It's a game about
Hund
revealing
bewegt
the
sich nicht,
truths
ja?
we've been searching for,
Weiß ich
as
nicht.
well as the profound bond between mother and daughter.
It's not a dead end. We just have to get out and
Ja, wirklich nicht. Hm.
Where, Tess? I think it's through here.
Gerade bei
Thanks for
den doch
the help,
sehr
by the way.
guten Voice-Overs gerade, finde ich das sehr schade.
I know you're upset. We both are.
Das zieht mich ein bisschen raus.
Get in, see what we can find and get out. Before I change my mind.
Get ready for a heartfelt adventure like no other, as we navigate through a web of mysteries and emotions in Open Roads.
Hey, Mom. I was thinking about something. I wonder what Grandma would say about all this.
Gerade weil sich so manchmal so bewegt, manchmal nicht.
Good question. What do you think?
You
Aber wenigstens, weil es noch nicht done ist.
in February 2024, when Open Roads launches on PC and consoles.
I don't know. Weiß ich nicht. Game Pass.
You know that one terrible landlord you had?
Trotzdem.
You know the one that dropped by unannounced,
Also,
hiked up your
wenn das wirklich so
utility
ist, dann
bill, left
glaube ich, komme ich da nicht rein.
signs and weird shrines in your room? Well, yeah, this is just like that. Experience this weird, inexplicable set of events and find out that Janet de Mornay is a slumlord and a witch.
Hi everyone, I'm Scott.
And I'm Pete.
And we are Fuzzy Ghost, a games making duo living and working on Gadigal Land, Sydney, Australia. And we're here today to talk about our upcoming game.
Janet de Mornay is a slumlord and a witch.
Ah, ja, doch. Das komische Horror-like bisschen Game, ne? Das ja auch sehr weird ist.
Was it my hat, Andrew? Is that why you didn't let me in today?
We wanted to make a horror game, and we just were like, what's the scariest thing in our
Aber-
lives? And it was
Renting.
Renting, yeah.
Also die Szene kannte ich ja schon. Das glaube ich kann ich nicht.
It is set in a house that we used to live in, actually. So it has a lot of the things that we dealt with in there. So black mold, faulty ovens.
Ceilings falling in, floorboards rotting.
Big cracks, flooding, all that stuff. So it's got all of that,
Okay.
with a magical twist, because your landlord is a witch.
Janet is a firm believer in doing the maintenance work herself. So the house is barely being held together by magic.
Jan mentioned a way of fixing this.
It's very unpredictable, and so a big part of the player's experience will be working out just how to get around the house.
Bricked.
Player will also have to interact with a lot of Janet-related memorabilia.
Because she really, really wants you to know who she is.
And her career as midday television's premiere lifestyle witch.
Brought in for us today, Janet. I can't wait for people to see what you brought us today.
Well, I can tell you right now, it's one of my favorite designs.
A lot of the puzzles are based around her to work out how to operate her strange machines.
Das klingt eigentlich ziemlich cool. Anders als ich gedacht habe am ersten Trailer. Das geht mehr in den Horror-Richtung.
And just learning about the house and what exactly Janet has planned for you. And while this is happening, you're also being terrorized by strange people around the house.
Or, like, are they ex-housemates?
A welcome hamper. For me?
There's a big theme of queer found family.
And we want to show that joy.
Bin mir,
fun.
den Grafikstil mag ich ja auch noch nicht so, aber ist okay.
The horrors.
Ist halt sehr, sehr
He's so cute.
einfach.
The game's coming out, due to come out 2024.
If you have a real
Und ich wünschte, der Protagonist könnte sich eine Hose anziehen.
We're collecting more.
Yes, absolutely. And please wishlist.
Nur weil er queer ist, kann er sich trotzdem eine Hose anziehen.
And thank you, Day of the Devs, for having us. This is a real treat.
Thanks, bye.
Hello.
Hi. Ja, aber coole Idee.
True story time. The last couple nights in my neighborhood have been kind of creepy. Lots of weird noises in the middle of the night. The other night, in fact, my boyfriend and I were woken up at 5 a.m. to the sound of breaking glass. Don't know where it came from. We investigated for a while with a flashlight. Couldn't figure it out. This next game from a two-person dev out of Salt Lake City probes into just what might be lurking in your backyard in the middle of the night.
Oh, Katzen. Okay.
Hello, this is David Johnson.
And this is Nick Lives. We're Night Signal Entertainment, and we're making Home Safety Hotline.
Okay, super weird. Jetzt schon gegruselt.
Hi, I'm concerned about the stability of my new home.
Hi, I'm so sorry. My name is Grace, and it's probably nothing.
Okay, do you want to explain to me what the hell is happening?
Home Safety Hotline is a text-based horror game about working at a 90s call center. Your job is to
Finde ich sehr cool.
and help find out what pests, hazards, or cryptic terrors are.
Das ist aber ein Teil, ich mich, das ist auch schon angekündigt. Das war ein Teil, glaube ich, von mehreren Ankündigungen. Mehreren Games. Meine ich.
The entire game is presented through your state-of-the-art 1996 desktop work computer, where every day you'll boot up your machine, check your email, then clock in to start taking calls.
At your disposal is an ever-growing database of common household pests and hazards, some more normal than others. Read up and listen carefully. It's up to you to diagnose callers' problems accurately, or else let them suffer the consequences.
Okay.
There's something in the basement. I've seen it. It's huge, almost as big as my dog. It doesn't hiss or growl or anything, but I haven't gotten close enough to it to find out what it is, since it's always just lurking out of sight from the top of the stairs.
Place them on hold for as long as you need. They won't mind.
Yes, luck, okay.
You'll unlock stranger and more horrifying entries, receive cryptic messages, uncover archived videos, and learn more about the enigmatic world of Home Safety Hotline.
With the help of modern computer technology, today's scientists have been able to interpret the previously indecipherable squeaks of a smart mouse.
Just don't piss off your supervisor. You don't want to know what the severance packages are like here.
We've received complaints that some of the answers that you have been providing have been inaccurate.
Additionally, because we think horror should be for everyone, Home Safety Hotline includes several accessibility options, including phobia-friendly
Fear of Dogs
that
gibt's
will allow
auch,
you to
okay.
disable graphical depictions of some of the most common phobias.
Home Safety Hotline is coming in early 2024 to PC and other platforms. Wishlist it now.
Please, please say you can help me.
Please hold.
Okay, also sagt PC und andere Plattformen, ist aber schon nur PC-Stuff.
I must pay for my sins.
The not-so-distant future dreamed up by Long Way Home sees humanity's governments replaced with megacorps and their city-states. Aster, a denizen outside of these walls, must secure a spot inside for their ailing mother. How do they do this? By participating in the extremely dangerous megacorp-sponsored death
Ich weiß gar nicht, wie lange es geht.
This is Resistor.
Ja, ja.
I'm Gianni Matrograno, voice actor of the TV show host in the upcoming game, Resistor. Resistor is a turbocharged, narrative-driven car PG, inspired by a combination of classic arcade racing and adventure games. You play as Aster, a deeply customizable character. And child of the legendary racer Eugene Aster. But after an unfortunate accident on the track suddenly takes his life, you swear off racing forever. Soon after, you're exiled from the corporate city and left to survive the wastes along with your ailing mother. But as her condition worsens...
Why are we really doing this? I thought you hated racing.
You'll have to break your one rule to try and save her.
I just need to get her into the city to find out what's wrong.
Rückkriegsleiser.
And win yourself a way back in.
Who is going to walk away with this year's City Pass?
Okay.
How's everyone enjoying the show?
Also
In this tournament, it's not just
ich erinnere mich dran, das was schon mal angekündigt. Aber so richtig spricht mich das an. Das, obwohl ich ja Rennspiel-Fan bin. Ah, ich würde auf jeden Fall einen Try geben.
Many others have their reasons to win, or even just to stop you. You'll need loyal friends and an adaptable ride to outclass them on and off the track. Explore the wastes in vehicle and on foot to build your reputation in small and large
Vielleicht ist es mir nicht Anime genug, ich weiß es nicht.
You can't pull off a corkscrew like Turbo Taylor.
If you do, we'll be your biggest fans.
Objective complete.
That was so
awesome.
Did you know their dad is legendary racer Eugene Aster?
Wow. Really? Who's that?
I don't know.
Okay, gut.
Deal with the media through interviews. Your actions might even start having a wider impact than first expected, with interesting consequences.
Das klingt interessant.
It's your story to tell, and we look forward to seeing it.
Aber jetzt doch ein bisschen mehr überzeugt.
A small studio in London consisting of two brothers who've been making games together since they were teenagers. 20 years later, they produced oodles of games, including my personal favourite, Snipperclips. But the one fans can't seem to get enough of is Detective Grimoire, a murder mystery-themed point-and-click adventure series. The last entry to baffle sleuths everywhere was 2019's Tangle Tower, and here, to make its world premiere, is its sequel.
World Premiere. So ein zweites, ne? Das ist alles alte Ankündigung.
Hi, I'm Tom Vian, Technical Director at SFB Games.
I'm Adam Vian, Creative Director at SFB Games.
And I'm Catherine Unger, artist and long-time SFB collaborator. You might have heard of our previous games.
Snipperclips, Tangle Tower, or the recently released demo for Crow Country, which is also
yeah.
Day of the Devs this year. But
Cool.
today, we'd like to talk to you about a new game that we've been working on.
alles von
it's a
denen.
murder mystery detective
Krass.
adventure, and it's called The Mermaid's Tongue.
Are you awake?
I thought I was, but maybe not.
Die kenne ich nicht. Aber ich denke mir gerade,
It's not a dream.
diese Grimoire-Games sollte ich kennen. Das ist genau
Detective
mein Ding.
Grimoire and Sally are back.
There's something in the water.
What is it?
I don't know, but whatever it is the source of the green light.
Beneath the waves, in the world's strangest submarine, Captain Magnus Mortuga has been killed.
An old wooden boy with a face.
This time around, every clue is a full 3D object.
It's dawn. Looks like the sun is trying to come out.
I needn't have bothered. We're not going to be around to see it.
Oh no! How come?
Because we're going inside the submarine.
Oh yeah. It's a big metal statue of a serpent.
There's a cabinet built into it, but I think it's locked.
The eccentric crew all suspect each other, but when Grimoire and Sally arrive on the scene, the evidence points to a mysterious curse released from the darkest depths of the ocean.
Mortuga had locked himself in the room. It was later forced open, and the body was discovered.
So Mortuga was alone in a locked room. A very small locked room. There really isn't anywhere for a murderer to hide.
I'm not so sure. I think there is a hiding place. Magnus Mortuga unlocked the cauldron and was killed by what was inside.
Interessante.
Something pretty bad in there.
Look, Mortuga died from a cut across his neck, not from some vague paranormal entity. Unless you're suggesting it was a vague paranormal entity with a knife?
The Mermaid's Tongue is coming to consoles and Steam next year, but you can play a free
Nicht cool.
limited time demo on Steam right now and wishlist while you're there.
Aber es scheint ja so, als würde es immer
Thanks
was
for watching
Übernatürliches
this
sein.
very
Das
first look, and enjoy
weiß
the
ich
rest
nicht.
of the show.
Ich mag es eher, wenn es nicht übernatürlich wird bei sowas.
There's nothing quite like sitting in a smoky jazz club, sipping a martini, just soaking in the tunes. And this next world premiere knows those pleasures oh so well.
World Premiere.
Hi, I'm Evan Anthony.
And I'm Jeremy Abel from Feral Cat Den, a small studio in Brooklyn and the makers of Genesis Noir. We're excited to finally reveal our next project, Nirvana Noir.
Auch visuell wieder sehr cool, aber auch wieder visuell so, dass ich nicht weiß, ob ich so meins ist. Es too much ist. Obwohl es halt krass aussieht. Aber wie spielt sich das, wenn ich das sehe? Ist die Zwischensequenz, ist das spielbar?
Nirvana Noir is an adventure game set in a cosmic city.
Ich will mich auch noch ein Spiel, das
Bustling
ich
crowds, enticing storefronts,
schon mal gesehen habe.
endless traffic, and alleyways that
Aber eher so das
involve
Logo.
the celestial voids.
You play as a watchmaker named No Man. He is a character who faced an impossible decision and chose the impossible, to live two lives.
Yeah, I don't know.
But a double life has consequences, and No Man finds himself caught in a conspiracy that brings his split existence together in an explosion of color and crime.
Nirvana Noir features dialogue-based detective work, where you must learn to speak other characters' language.
Ich meine, ich mag ja Detective Stuff, aber irgendwie... I don't know.
You will also follow leads to playful tactile interactions and hunt for the clues within them.
We're also extremely excited to share that we're working again with London-based music wizards Skillbarn.
In Genesis Noir, you had plenty of...
Ah ja, es ist auch ein Nachfolger. Genesis Noir kann ich wahrscheinlich schon sehen.
Prepare yourself for a little... as well.
As we navigate his dual existence, we guide our character deeper into the jazz-influenced film noir world established in the first game,
whilst simultaneously venturing into a parallel kaleidoscopic realm inspired by the acid-tinged psychedelia
das ist noch eine junge
of The
Nina.
Doors, Velvet Underground and Pink Floyd.
We're going to launch a crowdfunding campaign because we want you to leave your mark on the project.
Follow along at nirvananoir.com. We'll be launching on Steam, Xbox, and Game Pass. Don't forget to wishlist, it helps a ton.
Thanks.
Crowdfunding-Campaign, aber auch Game, das ist alles ein bisschen komisch. Aber egal.
Before we wrap up, our friends at Ponkel, developer of Vampire Survivors, wanted to share a nice
Oh.
surprise with you. They're launching their Adventures update for free today, like any minute now, on Steam and Xbox. Adventures follows the Survivors
Aber nur
cast
Steam
on
und
a
Xbox
series of
erstmal.
wacky side quests. They're self-contained mini-story modes that reset and remix the
Switch?
game's content. Each adventure will offer a unique progression path. Players can start from
Mobile auch
scratch
nicht.
and face custom challenges with a limited arsenal, without losing precious unlocks in the main game.
That's it. Thank you for watching.
Ach so, wie sieht mein Trailer dazu? Na gut.
Day of the Devs isn't just digital. In fact, you can join us in Los Angeles on
Habe über eine
December
Stunde
8th
ging's.
for our in-person celebration, where you can play more than 40 games, including everything you've seen here today.
Alles, okay. Hier sind noch ein paar andere Games, die wir nicht gezeigt haben. Die aber auch cool aussehen. Ja, gut, das haben wir gesehen. Das verwirrt mich jetzt noch mehr. Warum war der dazwischen? Oh, Country habe ich Bock. Sieht auch sehr cool aus. Heftig. Ah. Okay. Ja, das hat mich ja auch so angesprochen. Das war diesmal nicht dabei. Immer halt, es ist. Der Tracker sieht halt leider aus wirklich wie so ein richtiges Trash-Game. Was? Hä? Ist sehr verwirrend, dass jetzt sehr viele Titel dabei sind, die dabei waren. Vielleicht sogar alle Titel dabei sind. Und dazwischen noch andere reingeschmissen. Irgendwie sehr weird. Ah, das sind vielleicht alle Titel, die man dort spielen kann. Ah, das würde Sinn machen. Okay. Ist natürlich jetzt ein bisschen lang, ne? Die Montage, da verliert man schnell jetzt die Aufmerksamkeit am Ende. Das heißt, alle, die jetzt so kommen, haben nicht mehr so richtig die Zeit, dass man aufpasst. Übrigens kein Shadow Drop bei, bis auf das Update von Vampire Survivors. Aber ich glaube auch, der auf Devs war nicht so Shadow Drop mäßig drauf. Ja, ich meine, das sieht auch sehr cool aus. Es sind ein paar echt coole Sachen bei, die nicht gezeigt werden.
Plus, we'll have some wacky alt control games made possible by our friends from We Throw Switches and Glum. Don't forget to RSVP.
Es ging wirklich um die Games, die man dort spielen kann.
Los Angeles, it's totally free.
Or if you're in San Francisco in the springtime, come to the original live show. Just watch dayofthedevs.com for more news and information about upcoming events.
Thank you so much to our generous sponsors, Day of the Devs, the digital broadcast, the in-person celebrations. None of it would be possible without their awesome contributions. So special shout-outs to Acapara Games, Annapurna Interactive, Bone Loaf,
Ja, war ein cooles Ding. Also es ist alles war irgendwo cool, bis auf Drag. Und es tut mir leid, das zu sagen, weil es dieses Drag-Thema hat. Ich meine, logischerweise mit dem nichts zu tun. Weil ich würde es cool finden, wenn es echt cool wäre. So ein cooles Drag-Fighting-Game klingt erstmal nach einer coolen Idee, irgendwie coolen, wacky Idee. Aber es sah halt echt scheiße aus. Es sah richtig scheiße aus. Der ganze Rest war vielleicht auch grafisch vom Artstyle her nicht so meins oder thematisch nicht so meins, aber ganz an sich, cooles Event wieder. Der auf Devs ist eigentlich immer sehr cool. Wir haben jetzt auch noch Wholesome Snacks, Alter. Das wusste ich gar nicht. Da gucken wir rein.
There's one more surprise from our friends at Ponkel. It's a world
Ja?
exclusive and you are not expecting this. Check it out.
Da muss es ein Sequel sein, sonst braucht man das nicht sagen, weil natürlich expectet man das dann nicht. Das sieht sehr cool aus, aber ich habe keine Ahnung, was es ist. Sieht aus wie ein Beat'em Up erstmal. Doch nicht. RPG. Was ist das? Hä? Among Us, Leute? Ah, oder ist das ein Among Us Update? Was ist das? Was zur Hölle? Ich weiß auch nicht, wie der Mangas-Entwickler heißt, deswegen wüsste ich jetzt nicht direkt, ob das dasselbe ist oder nicht. Sieht ja schon sehr anders aus. Vampire Survivors ist das? Alter! Okay, crazy. Crazy. Cool. Ah, ich muss da mal reinkommen. Ich habe noch nie Vampire Survivors gespielt. Noch nie. Aber das war überrascht cool. Okay. Ich meine, gerade nachdem... Warum ist so viel Sea of Stars Musik hier drin gewesen? Da will ich natürlich gerne noch mehr von wissen. Das ging auch ganz so schnell weg, dass ich nicht mehr die Plattform lesen konnte. Ob auch nur Xbox ist und PC oder ob da Mobile und Switch direkt mitkommen. Don't know. Immer noch keine Ankündigung für eine PS4-Version, ne? Oder PS5, je nachdem. Jetzt geht's direkt weiter mit Wholesome Snack. Was ist denn ein Snack? Aber den nehme ich gerne. Aber Wholesome ist cool. Das sieht auch alles sehr cool aus. Wie viele Katzen werden wir sehen? Ich sage, ich weiß nicht, wie lange es geht, was ein Snack ist. Das ist ein Hase, ne? Keine Katze. Wie viel Farming Simulator, Live-Sim-Dinger.
And welcome to Wholesome Snack, the Game Awards edition. I'm your co-host, Jenny Wyndham.
And I'm Victoria Tran. Today's show is like a mini version of Wholesome Direct, presented in collaboration with the Game Awards.
We've got tons of announcements and exclusives coming up from your favorite Wholesome games, so sit back and relax.
If you see a game you like and want to learn more, just head over to wholesomegames.com for all of the links and details.
Let's get started.
Okay, sieht auch schon cool aus.
Somewhere off in rural America, there's a missing terrarium that's been lost and forgotten. But on the inside of the jar, secretly, quietly, and modestly, the sun is rising.
In diesem... da drin. Okay. Das ist wie so ein 80s-Anime.
over a world nobody knows exists.
Richtung Früh-Ghibli, Heidi
Filled
und
with
so.
places nobody's ever been to.
Sieht mega aus.
Hiding mysteries.
Sowas von nach Ghibli oder Miyazaki genauer gesagt
Nobody
aus.
remembers. So let's grow together and explore a hidden world and make the most of our lives in Vivarium.
Halt so Early Days. Vivarium. Okay, cool.
Next up is a multiplayer city builder where you'll work together with other players to create a beautiful world.
Stay tuned for information on how you can start playing today.
Ach, den Shinchan auf.
Communite is a multiplayer city
Oh, ja.
builder based on kindness and
Ja.
teamwork.
Nee.
Create a wholesome world together and watch it grow as you help each other build.
Nee.
Unlock new tiles. And
Nee.
rescue adorable NPC friends that need help.
Weiß ich nicht,
Communite
du.
is still in early beta with a lot more on the way. In addition to all the amazing trailers you'll see today, the first ever demo for Flock is available now on Steam as a part of the Game Awards celebration.
Cool.
In this
Nein.
multiplayer co-op game about the joy of flight, you'll soar through
Nicht
beautiful
machen können, ich habe eben
landscapes,
Flock
seeking
verpasst,
out rare
aber
creatures to add to your flock.
ja,
You can download
das
the
jetzt so
exclusive
doppelt
demo
tippen,
by
weiß ich
visiting
nicht.
wholesomegames.com.
Aber da haben die nichts von Demo gesagt, ne? Wahrscheinlich ist das auch ein Kurs gewesen. Gut. Auch weird. Pine Hearts.
Pine Hearts is a super
Huh?
cozy narrative adventure by new publishing label Little Nook.
Erst Moment kurz an Short Hike gedacht, ne? Irgendwie. Was spricht mich jetzt nicht ganz so an? Was ist,
Explore the
jeden Fall
sleepy
sehr cute.
scenery of Pine Hearts Caravan Park in a gentle story about fond memories and growing up, uncovering secrets, and new paths in a wholesome land of puzzles and adventure.
Okay, ich würde mehr von diesen Puzzeln gerne sehen wollen. Ist doch ganz cool.
Our next game is an open-world farming adventure on a planet at the far edge of the galaxy.
Stay tuned to the end for an exclusive reveal.
Ja, ich bleib bis zum Ende. Mit diesen Hex. Ich meine, ich habe schon mal so ein Sci-Fi-Ding gesehen, aber ich glaube, das ist das nicht. Doch, ist es. Das ist mit Max. Okay. Absolut nicht meins. Also mir reicht, ich hätte einfach gerne eine gute Story of Seasons und das reicht für mich farmmäßig. Das würde ich spielen, aber all diese ganzen anderen, die auch aufbauen und noch andere Sachen zu machen und so, weiß ich nicht.
We're just getting started, but I wanted to take a moment to highlight our first ever Wholesome Games Humble Bundle.
Here's a closer
Ooh.
look at all of the incredible games included. If you'd like to support this bundle and receive some amazing games, just visit
Zeig, was da drin ist.
wholesomegames.com.
Ich gucke da mal rein. Pinken, cool. Teinchen. Ich hoffe, es gibt scheinbar ein Update. Auch. Weniger. Venba. Okay, das ist so ein teures Bundle bestimmt. Venba ist ja fast neu. Gucken wir mal rein, was es kostet. Mailtime ruckelt ordentlich. Aber ist cute. Hier ist man dann Postbote. Wie im Breakfast. Auch sehr, sehr cool. Klingt nach einem sehr geilen Bundle erstmal. Aber zu geil. Deswegen glaube ich, dass es wahrscheinlich 30 € locker kostet. Smash ist auch drin. Ja, ist schon teuer. Splatoon 2 ist das schon draußen? Das klingt nach einem unfassbar teuren Bundle. Wahrscheinlich eher so Richtung 50 bald. Für alle.
Here's a fresh look
Vielleicht
at the
nicht,
frantic
aber-
town building game, Go Go Town.
Ich gucke mal währenddessen. Obwohl dieses Town-Building-Game sieht ganz cool aus. Das spricht mich schon wieder mehr an. Ja, ist schon wieder zu viel Farming. Ich will nicht so viel Farming. Okay. Aber doch, spricht mich schon ein bisschen mehr an. Welches haben wir doch noch gar nicht live. Mal gucken. Choice für Dezember ist gar nicht mehr. Oh, tatsächlich schon da. Was sind noch mehr geile Armband gerade? So. Die braucht man für alle. 1826, das ist ja völlig in Ordnung. Dafür ist der Venba, Tinykin, das sind ja relativ neue Games. Krass. Krass. Andere geile Games waren das gewesen. Entschuldigung, Gogo Town, dass ich jetzt gerade nicht gucke. Aber sieht cool aus. Couch Coop wäre so ein Game, was ich vielleicht mal angucken würde unter bestimmten Bedingungen. Ist natürlich immer schwierig, weil es zu viele Games gibt. Aber ich frage mich, wie wichtig ist Multiplayer?
Wholesome Games event way back in 2020.
So as you can imagine, we're a little emotional to premiere this very special trailer and release announcement.
Oh. Schon wieder ein Farming Sim. Aber man spielt eine Katze. Hier ist ein RPG-Bundle.
Lift a curse and revitalize a ruined island in Snacko,
Ich
where
leider schon
former
viele Games
Big
schon habe.
City kitties Momo and Mikan are
Sehr
starting a
günstig.
new
Für
life.
13,60. Alleine für 9,13. Da ist halt Backcables dabei. Das wäre gar nicht schlecht.
Grow crops, raise fluffy cows, go fishing, exploring, customize and decorate as you please, and much, much more.
Ich hätte euch Mato Anunis auch irgendwie interessiert. Obwohl es nicht so positive Bewertungen auf Steam hat. Na, weiß ich nicht. So ein Walking Dead und More from Skybound. Da ist halt Saint Sinners bei. Nächstes Mal, ich habe kein VR. Telltale-Sachen habe ich halt auch.
Earlier this year, we announced our first ever Wholesome Games Presents title, Usagi-shima.
Today, we're happy to show you a look at some brand new content coming to the game today.
Usagi-shima is a bunny
Sekunde,
collecting
ich da
game.
gucke.
Players decorate an abandoned island in order to discover and make friends with a variety of cute, curious bunnies.
You can hop over to Google Play and the App Store to download Usagi-shima for free.
Ah, man kann auch die
Before we do,
VR-Games
let's take a
rausnehmen.
quick look at the latest update
Dann ist
out
er
today.
bei 59. Mindestens.
Expand your island's beaches and discover a variety of new aquatic toys for your bunny friends to play with in the Usagi-shima Beach Update.
Cool. So, gehen wir wieder bei. Bin ich wieder voll da.
Hats and items to help give your island a
Sieht
relaxing tropical
unfassbar cute aus. Das ist Haseninsel. Weiß es, glaube ich, ne? Übersetzt.
Get Usagi-shima and this new update now on Google
Ich weiß ja nicht, ob
Play
Shima
and
jetzt Insel war. Auf jeden Fall Usagi ist ja auf jeden Fall
Paladins
Hase.
is a joyful, whimsical adventure for 1 to 4 players.
Here's an exclusive look at the game along with some brand new information on where you can play it.
Oh, das sieht cool aus. Ruckelt ein bisschen. Das sind so Level-Dinger, ne? Aber ich mag das, diese Mischung aus 3D und das ist Papier, die Charaktere. Ist ja sehr, sehr, sehr nice. Katzen. Auf Kurs. Richtig viele Weirdos, gefällt mir. Nur, dass du halt nur diese Linien langlaufen kannst, so. Wow. Es klingt jetzt ein bisschen blöde, ne? Aber ich habe... Überhaupt zieht mich gerade ein bisschen runter. Ich habe das Gefühl, dass gerade überall Multiplayer reingedrückt wird. Aber ich weiß noch nicht, dass man dieses Game
During
tut.
September's Nintendo Direct, Eastward Octopia is a story-driven farming game set in the world of Eastward.
Here's an exclusive trailer with new footage and release information.
Ja, das war ja das Main Game. Aber da gibt es ja jetzt dieses Farming Simulator Zusatz, DLC, Gedöns. Dadurch, dass ich finde, dass das Spiel sowieso schon visuell sehr cool aussieht, sieht es halt sehr cool aus. I don't know. Du brauchst halt auch das Main Game, ne?
Described as an experiential, interactive meditation, our next game aims to be replayed time and time again like a favorite song.
Es ist ganz, ganz selten, dass das Spiel schafft, mich wirklich, auch wenn das das Game-Prinzip ist, dass ich Bock drauf habe, das mehrfach zu spielen. Und immer und wieder. Und das sieht das gerade, das ist das in diesem einem Zimmer spielt, ne? Und dann quasi die unterschiedlichen Lebensstadien zeigt. Nee. Nee. Wenn dadurch ich jetzt weiß, dass du da ist, es doch öfter durchzuspielen, habe ich noch weniger Bock drauf. Auch wenn der Trailer stilistisch gerade so süß ist. Und wholesome. Aber ich möchte dieses Game nicht spielen.
There are still plenty more world premieres and
Der Trailer war auch
exclusives
eigentlich
in
ziemlich
today's
schlecht,
show.
weil man absolut
Don't
nicht weiß,
forget to follow
was für ein Game
Wholesome
ist.
Games on social media for more news and game recommendations every single day.
You can also sign up for the mailing list at
Was das?
wholesomegames.com to receive a newsletter that recaps all the upcoming wholesome and cozy releases each month, plus extra surprises in every letter.
Hi, I'm Friedemann. I've been making indie games for years, and I've been lucky enough to make games like Islanders and Superflight with some great friends of mine. Today, I want to introduce you to my first solo project, Summer House. Summer House, at its core,
Cozy.
is a game about creativity. You can build a
Nicht meins, aber cozy.
beautiful, lived-in homes in a variety of settings: the sea, the city, or the mountains.
Klingt jetzt ein bisschen dumpf und blöd, aber ich brauche, glaube ich, diese Story irgendwas. Irgendwie ein Fortschritt und nicht nur, ich brauche hier ein paar Häuser.
With long lazy afternoons and no rules or responsibilities. You build little houses, find some hidden secrets, and that's it. If small games with relaxing, creative gameplay are your thing, please
Eben
be sure
nicht,
to
leider.
wishlist Summer House.
Aber es sieht echt
Try
cool
the
aus.
demo. Thank you.
Das ist ein Spiel, das spiele ich mal eine Stunde lang und dann nie wieder.
Friends at Sky Children of the Light sent us this video to help celebrate their Days of Feast event.
Stay tuned for a special treat for Steam
Sky
users.
immer noch läuft, ne? Man hört gar nichts davon, aber trotzdem. Ja, naja, auch, glaube ich, jetzt ist ja ein Konzert drin oder so. Aber so, abseits von so Events, wo dann plötzlich mal sowas kommt, höre ich nie was davon. Niemand drüber reden. Wahrscheinlich trotzdem so eine richtig krasse Fanbase zu haben. Dass sich das lohnt. Sieht ja auch echt cozy und cool aus. Boah, kalt. Oh, ja. Okay, warum nicht?
We have a virtual pet game where you can raise and release a variety of bugs.
You'll play as a research scientist helping a forest recover after a devastating fire.
Take a look at this.
Ich weiß nicht, ob ich meine, an sich
to
dachte ich
find
so,
out where you
Virtual
can
Pet
catch
Game,
these
warum
cool
nicht?
critters.
Käfer? Okay. Man sieht schon immer cool, der Hut. Sieht schon immer cool aus. Aber wünsche ich mir, es wird mal wieder eher was Richtung Digimon-Richtung geben. So Digimon World-like. Nur besser? Aber das ist safe besser als Digimon World. Was so ein bisschen noch Tamagotchi-Geschichten ein bisschen mit reinbringt und so. Ich meine, das macht ja Digimon World. Aber das Fighting in Digimon World ist halt auch scheiße. So viele andere Aspekte.
Next up is a gorgeous, peaceful adventure with a demo you can try on Steam right now.
Stay tuned to the end of the trailer for some exclusive info on the game's full release.
Full Release, also gibt's schon einen Hype Release. Early Access, oder wie?
As I'm writing this, most of the human race
Schon mal
is still
gesehen.
asleep on the island.
Es liegt nicht tot.
Time, you're going to join them, so that when you wake up somewhere better. I don't know exactly what the world will look like.
Okay, cool. So ein
All I
bisschen
know is that people on the whole
Zelda-like.
made the mistake of not thinking past tomorrow.
Hier mit dem Rumfliegen. So, wie Sky, also so von denen. Wie hießen die? Ich weiß nicht. Game Company? Nee.
Wide open
Der Entwickler hieß. Nur halt mehr Zelda-like.
deserves. By sending you ahead, I'm staking my heart on the
Robots.
future.
Habe ich safe schon mal von gehört.
The truth. The
Oh,
truth is an
noch ein
ugly
Detective Game.
mistress.
Scheint ja gerade ein bisschen zu
But
sein.
I ain't no ugly duckling.
Okay.
This charming detective mystery calls for a duck.
Spricht mich mega an direkt.
A
Hab
cozy
richtig Bock
take
drauf.
on Return of the Obra Dinn style gameplay. Investigate and figure out people's secrets. Duck Detective is coming in 2024.
Hat das was mit Frog Detective zu tun? Nee, ne?
Many
Aber
of the games you'll see today
sah sehr
are
cool aus.
featured on
Hab ich
Steam
Bock
as
drauf.
part of the Game Awards celebration. Don't forget to show your support and give your favorite game a wishlist.
Head over to Steam or to wholesomegames.com to see them all, including our next game with a demo you can download today.
Okay. Weiß ich nicht, du. Gut, dass man Goblin spielt, man sich aber selber auch nie sieht. Ne? Das heißt, bis darauf, dass die Leute dich als Goblin sehen, hat das nicht ansatzweise einen Einfluss auf dich. Charakter sein ist ganz cool. Aber eigentlich Gameplay interessiert mich jetzt nicht so. Ja, so sieht der aus. Auch cool zu sein. Fast schade, dass man den nicht im Game sieht.
Ready
So.
for a new game reveal? This one is perfect for fans of unpacking and a little to the left.
Dafür, dass es nur ein Snack ist, dauert das schon recht lange. Wegwerfen bringt Chose to Keep. Oh, eine Katze wieder. Sieht nach einem Aufräumspiel aus. Das müsste ich erstmal zu Hause machen, noch nicht in dem Game. Okay. Momento. Okay. Wow.
Here's an exclusive first look at some new content coming to a Wholesome Games favorite.
Ach, das ist Sticker-Mach-Game, ne? Man eigene Sticker designt. Ja. Auch nicht so meins. Okay. Bock drauf hat.
Sticky Business's Plan With Me DLC is all about the office. Bullet journals, calendars, and basically everything involving daily business. It features more than 50 new pieces like habit trackers, days of the week, sticky notes, frames, washi tape, and 10 additional stories tied to the office theme. We'd like to thank these developers and publishers for helping to make today's show possible.
Im 8-Bit auch dabei.
Thank you to I Am 8-Bit, Little Nook, and Prideful Sloth for your support.
It's like childhood is the beach and growing up
Ach, nochmal.
is the sea. Can I still take all these seashells with
Aber
me?
davon. Oder es
Lock
sind
them in a
zwei
chest with
Games.
my memories of my first love and my big
Was
dreams.
sehr ähnlich
Let's
aussieht.
take another look at simpler times,
Ja,
courtesy
another
of our
look.
friends at I Am 8-Bit.
Said, don't forget this, don't forget that.
Das verstehe ich nicht. Warum vorhin machen ohne wirkliche Info und jetzt nochmal? Mit dem Info-Drop?
You step into the shoes
Ordentlich
of
Trailer.
Tyna as she prepares to move out of her childhood home and begin the next chapter of her life.
From my first
Relive her memories and learn how she grew into the creative, expressive person she has become. This is a contemplative, cozy experience. There is no score, no timer, no combat, no failing, and no anxiety. Just vibes.
Das hätten sie vor, nach dem, was sie gesagt haben, zeigen sollen. Ja, natürlich einfach
In case you
komplett
missed
einfach
it
lassen.
earlier, here's another reminder about our first ever Wholesome Games bundle.
Here's a closer look at all of the games included, and if you want to grab this bundle, just visit wholesomegames.com.
Also ein cooles Bundle. Kannst nicht sagen. Gerade mit Venba da drin. Venba und Tinykin alleine sind mega cool. Und dann auch was Gutes tut, ein bisschen spendet. Das ist doch derselbe Trailer wie vorher. Ich weiß nicht, warum die das Gefühl haben, dass sie das tun müssen. Vorhin war es cool und jetzt nervt es ein bisschen. Das ist das Problem. Gerade wo sie eben gerade schon eine Wiederholung hatten mit nochmal Simpler Times. Not cool, not cool.
Finally, here's the world premiere gameplay trailer for a new game about spending time together with friends.
Enjoy!
Nira, our home, a place of endless beauty and wonder, now needs our protection.
Treehouse Games.
Awaken the spirit of your
Gar nichts.
island. Grow together and restore the balance of our world.
Aber es sieht grafisch für ein Indie-Game erstmal sehr cool aus. Surf ist cool. Combat, ja. Sich zeigen. Dann schon diese Buttons sehe. Ist doch safe ein MMO-Multiplayer-Gedöns. MMO nicht unbedingt, aber dass man es mit mehreren Leuten verspielt. Ja, du brauchst noch dein Zuhause aus, ja. Das ich glaube, es ist auch wieder auf so Social Aspects.
And that brings us to the end of our program. Thanks to everyone who
Hab mich jetzt nicht angesprochen, das letzte. Es ist am Ende für mich am Ende sehr runtergegangen, aber sehr viel cute Sachen bei.
Remember to visit wholesomegames.com for links and details to every game in today's show.
We'll see you again for Wholesome Direct 2024, but for now, bye bye.
Ciao. Tschüss. Das Jubel im Herzchen, meine. Tschüss. Aus der Sicht hat mir das schon gefallen, aber so ein paar Games, ja. Aber gerade am Ende war das von der Präsentation her ein bisschen komisch. Komisch ist, glaube ich, das richtige Wort. Naja, gut. Jetzt auch noch ein bisschen. Live in 30 Stunden. Machen wir in 30 Stunden. Definitiv. Game Awards sind wir voll bei. Das dann aber morgen. Ich habe ehrlich gesagt unfassbar Hunger, deswegen werde ich mir jetzt was zu essen machen. Und heute ist... Ich glaube, wir werden heute nochmal online kommen. So gegen vielleicht 9:30. Ich glaube, ich habe heute mal Bock jetzt auf ganz Indie-Games. Vielleicht gucken wir in Cocoon rein. Vielleicht spielen wir auch Elmweg 2 weiter. Ich weiß es noch nicht. Aber ich glaube, ich komme auch nochmal online. Was wir machen, wird sehr spontan sein. Sehr, sehr spontan. Morgen dann Game Awards. Hab mega Bock drauf. Wir werden natürlich vorher online gehen, dann vorher noch andere Sachen machen. Ein bisschen was zocken, ein bisschen drüber reden, was zu erwarten ist. Vielleicht mache ich morgen noch ein Video dafür. Nochmal so ein einen Überblick, finale Erwartungen meinerseits, wo ich die ganzen Leaks und Gerüchte mit reinarbeite. Mal gucken. Aber bis dahin wünsche ich euch noch einen schönen restlichen Mittwoch. Oder ist Mittwoch, ne? Oder muss Mittwoch sein. Und wir hören uns dann entweder später oder morgen. Und bis Bis dahin, ja. Bis dann. Bis dann. Ich rede mich hier um Kopf und Kragen. Ciao.
Caving in to our doubts, faces filled with sadness. When words are said, we'll regret. I can see the fire that we made just to save us. When we try to make up for never letting go, said the things we promised not to say, then we break up just to start all over, even though we know this is the hard way better. We can't be heartache together. This is the hard way better. We can't be heartache together. This is the hard way better. We can't be heartache together. This is the hard way Let's go back, let's start again, to a place a long time ago when I kissed your lips. I can see the fire that we made just to save us. When we try to make up for never letting go, said the things we promised not to say, then we break up just to